Hello. I'm butchering a chicken. This time, instead of taking it, leaving it on the crown and taking the legs off, I'm taking the breasts off. So I just thought it might be interesting while I'm actually doing it to record it, and just for anyone that wants to see how it's done, how easy it is, and have a go at it. So it's always better if you can to buy a whole chicken. More economical. You know what you're getting, and you can use the whole thing. Use what's left of the carcass for. Let me just get rid of this. I'll be back in a second. That's in the bin. There we go. There we go. What's left of the carcass you can use for example, for stock, which is very good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just take these strings, the snappy ones, off the legs. Oh, it's the snappy ones. These are the ones, the elasticated ones. If you're not careful, they twang everywhere, and you've got chicken everywhere, which you really don't want. So I've done this before. I'll try to make it as let's move that tray out the way. Try to make it as straightforward as possible. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the leg off. So what I'm going to do is, as you see where the leg's stretching there, the loose skin, we're just going to simply go down, cut where the loose skin is. You can see it exposes kind of the flesh. There we go. That's kind of exposed where we're going to go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn the bed over, and where the loose skin's still loose, we're just going to cut along there. And you see along the back, there's a muscle there that's called the oyster, or the chef loves it. The chefs love it. It's a prized piece of the chicken underneath. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to disjoint the chicken, but by doing that, you'll feel in the middle there, there's like a bit of where the backbone is. There's a joint there where it's moving. We're just going to hold that and press it against itself, and it just basically comes out of joint. And then all we're going to do, if you can see, we're going to just follow that oyster round there underneath, and then we're going to go between the bone, which we've just disjointed, along there. If I can have a look where we're at there. Where is it? There it is. And we're going to simply just run down, and we're just going to take one leg off like that. So that's one leg done. We're going to just repeat the process with the other side. So where the loose bit of skin is there, we're just going to follow that down. Just going to follow the loose skin there. There we are. We're going to turn it over. Just cut that loose skin away so it opens it up. I'll just get a bit closer if I can, just so you can see what I'm doing. Where my finger is there, you can feel where the actual joint, you can actually feel it with your finger. I know it looks a little bit gruesome, but it's got to be done if you're going to do this. And you just take that out of the joint. And again, there's that little muscle. Just going to take this. This is a bone-in knife, or a filleting knife. The reason I like this is with a filleting, is a bit flexible. Bone-in knives are more kind of solid. This is kind of more getting towards filleting, so there's a bit of flexibility there. But anyway, we're just going to use the tip of the knife, or around the tip, to go around that muscle. And where we've disjointed it there, we're just going to run through there very gently. And all we're going to do is we're going to take the leg off. So that's 2 legs off. Right. Simply now we're going to go where the wings are. We're just going to take the tips of the wings off. I say the tips of the wings. We're going to take this bit off, the end bit. We're going to actually leave this on for now. But where it's jointed there, you can see we're just going to run through with a knife there. There we go. Just take that off like that. And again, the other side. You can cook them. You can use them for stocks, wherever you want. Just simply through there. That's it. The next bit, we're going to take the breast off the crown. So to do that, this end, there's a wishbone. Now, some of the chefs actually tell you they take the wishbone out. It's a bit of a job to do it, but there's a kind of a bit of a hack around it. So if you follow that line down the breast, just to where it kind of veers off and you've got the shape there, if you can just put the tip of your knife at the end there, and you'll feel, I've gone actually through, but I can feel something stop me going down. That's the wishbone. If I can just break it, just by tapping the top of my knife where it's just like this, and going through it like that, I've broken that wishbone there, it's opened it up, so it's going to make taking it off the bone that little bit easier. So, let's go to it. Too much chat, more cutting. So, we're going to like stretch the skin a little bit like that, and we're going to take our knife and just one side of where the line goes, as I say where that line goes, one side we're just going to go down and make an incision all the way down. Can you see we've actually opened that up a little bit? That's more of the skin, and we're just going to follow that again, and you'll feel you hit one side of the kind of the breastbone there. Once you've done that, you're basically just going to follow that down the bone. So I'll just get this bit so you can see like a clean bit. I'm cutting the wrong way around, but just so you can see that coming off clean there. So if I take me knife and I just gently, right, as you say, I'm just following the bone down, just following that down, following that down. I don't know whether you can see actually what I'm doing. Just following that on the inside, just follow it down all the way, just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, just follow it down. Obviously, in time you just get quick at doing this. To be fair, I don't really think about doing it. It's harder to do this, believe it or not, than it is just doing, because you're actually thinking about what you're doing. So there, again, we're following that down. We've got rid of our, so we broke our wishbone that side, and we're just literally following down. See, it's just literally falling off, as you can see. I'm just following it down as far as it goes, and what you'll come to at this end is actually the wing bit. That's kind of, if I flip it over, that's what this bit is attached to. Like I said, I'm not trying to do an anatomy of a chicken or anything like that. But all I'm doing is I'm just cutting that chicken. Actually, better keep it on the board if you can. I'm just cutting through that chicken until we come as far as we can, and just, like I say, I'm coming this end till we get down to that wing. And as you see, I'm coming that side, I'm coming that side, and you'll see that there where the wing is. And all I'm going to do is, there's a joint there, I'm just going to go through it. And that's the only bone we go through on there is, and that's if you keep that in. There's a way of doing it where you don't even do that. But this is a chicken supreme. So it's got the fillet on, so the fillet's on the back, and it's also got the wing tip on. So that's chicken supreme, that's what I want. So that's one, and all I'll do is I'll tidy that up. So literally we've just stripped it right the way back till we got to the bottom. Like I said, sometimes it's harder when you have to think about what you're doing. Once you do it a few times, you can get to grips with it. So exactly the same on the other side. We're just going to go down the other side of that breastbone. I've probably left a bit more meat on than I should do. I should be concentrating on what I'm doing, but I'm talking as ever. Yeah. So I'm going down the other side of that breastbone there, and I'm just making those long strokes. Just do it, and each time you go, use your fingers just to kind of to pull it up, and you see where you're going, and you see this is the side where we actually broke the wishbone, so it's actually coming off easier this side. And we just take it down, just with a knife, and just run it down, and there's the bottom part of the breast off. And as you'll see, like I say, I'm lifting it up and trying to cut it at the same time. You'll see this is where it's still attached, so I'm just cutting this bit here, and then just kind of where towards that wing is, we're just cutting either side, and you'll come to a point where you'll see the bone exposed. So you just pull either side of that, and there we go. There's the wing bone. You'll see. Like I say, I'm moving it about, which makes it harder. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut through that wing there. It's easier to see when you're actually doing it. But that's the only bone we're going. It's not a bone. We're just going through the wing joint. That's it. And there's our. It's a little bit battered and bruised, looking that way. A bit sorry for itself, but it's the nature of what it is. So that's the chicken supreme. That's the second one off. So we've got our two supremes, and I can clean the tips up if I need to, if I want to. I've got my two legs, which I can break down into thigh and drumstick, and I've got my two wings. So left over is my carcass, which you can keep and use for chicken stock. So that's two supremes, two legs, two wings, and a carcass for chicken stock out of one bird. And it's probably more economical doing that than it is buying them, obviously, like that. And to be fair, you can't buy them like that. Used to do them like that in supermarkets at one time. You can't buy them like that. That's more of a butcher's cut now. And if you wanted to take the skin off, you can, but I'm using the skin as a part of the meal, so because it's the best bit. I'm going to wash my hands before I turn the camera off because my fingers are a bit chickeny, so give me a sec. So again, I just thought I'm doing it, might as well show you. And then the bread's probably due out in a second anyway. For those who saw the bacon and the fadgies, I said I'm going to do this and then go back to the bread. So that's that for now. So there we are. There's our chicken done. I'm going to clean all this up now, and we're all good. So bye for now.